Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing amazing. I've missed you guys tremendously. For those of you who don't know who I am, of course, my name is Reverend Dr. Danielle Patterson Winningham. I'm a former JP Morgan Chase Vice President, Master Life and Master Business Coach. And one of the things that I do within my brand, or primarily what I'm doing within my brand now, is helping people really understand what it takes to build uh, a seven-figure business. So whether you're a six-figure earner now, whether you're somebody that's just starting, I want to help you build a seven-figure foundation. And if you're somebody that's already surpassed a six-figure foundation, I want to help you scale to seven figures. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. A lot of what I'm going to be teaching you today or showing you today are things that weren't available when I first started. So just a little bit about my history with social media is that, when I started, social media was very, very new. That was about 8 years ago. And 8 years ago, we didn't have the tools and the technology that's available nowadays. So you guys are in a blessed place. You're in a blessed position. And I hope you realize just how blessed you are and that you leverage some of those tools and technology to take away some of the hassle that social media can cause, because it is definitely a blessing, but it is also work. It's not a silver bullet. It's not auto magical. It's not magic. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and get into the presentation. If you haven't invited anybody else here, please make sure you do so. To me, the way we share information as entrepreneurs is critical as to who shares with us. So I'm going to ask you a question. If somebody knew something new that would help you build your business, would you want them to share it with you? That is one of the number one complaints that I hear from entrepreneurs is that, oh, I ask people questions and they don't want to share their information with me. So I'm sharing the information with you. Not only do I hope you take advantage of it, but I hope you would do your part, share this broadcast, give people the link to join us every day, bit.ly/New Year Money, to join us during this broadcast and be somebody who helps somebody else in business. So I want to give you a little bit about my history with social media. Of course, we've been doing this for 8 years, and it took us years to figure out the formula to make seven figures. Not only did it take us years, it took us a lot of payroll hours. It took us a lot of investment in automation and technology. It took us a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. It took us a lot of sweat equity. It took us a lot to develop a formula that would generate seven figures on social media. And yes, we do live events and we do meetups and things, but the mass majority of what we do is on social media. So I want to give you guys those keys today, and hopefully you will do something with them. So you may ask yourself, well, coach, I'm just starting. Why would seven figures be my goal? And my answer to you would be, why not? Why not? If somebody asked you, what kind of house do you want to live in? Why wouldn't you say a mansion? If somebody asked you, what did your bank account look like? What you want your bank account to look like? Why wouldn't you say double commas? If somebody asked you, what would you want your life to look like? Why wouldn't you say freedom? I think we've gotten into a habit of asking for less with an expectation that we will receive less. But what that does at the end of the day is it sets you up for failure. And let me tell you what happened with us. With us, because I didn't start with a seven-figure goal, every time I realized I could generate more revenue, me and my team had to go back to the drawing board to expand the foundation. So if you start with a seven-figure foundation, you can build as wide or as high as you want to. Does that make sense? So in our years, we've had multiple sold out mentorships, mastermind, workshops, courses. When I say multiple, I mean we've sold out well over 100 of everything. We've had live events with 200 and 300 live stream tickets sold. I mean, we've had some phenomenal success, but it was not without trial and tribulation. So what I'm going to share with you today is from somebody who knows. I know what it looks like on the other side, and I know the difference between that and what I'm sharing with you today. So I just want to make sure I'm in the right audience. Does everyone here feel that with the right tools and knowledge, they could generate 7 figures? Just go ahead and say me. I want to make sure I'm in front of the right people, because that's where things start. Your ability to be successful, your ability to generate a ton of revenue, your ability to move yourself beyond where you are right now starts with your mindset. It starts with, what do you believe? And unfortunately, when you don't believe, that is the crux of what keeps you struggling. That is the backbone of what keeps you not earning. So I just want to make sure I'm in front of potential millionaires as I share this information, because it's even going to make a difference in how you use the information today. So I'm going to go over real quick what I'm going to be talking about. And at the end, I'm going to ask you, if I could show you a way to get all of this done in 90% of the time, what would you do? Will you act like a real potential 7-figure earner and take advantage? Or are you going to act like somebody who is not really ready for 7 figures and overthink it until everybody else is doing it? That is another key to my success. When I saw live stream, I jumped on it. Not without some badgering from my brand manager, not without some badgering from some of my friends, not that I was fearless. I was super afraid. But the fact that I went early made all the difference in my earnings, because live stream broadcasts don't get the views that they used to get. So if I would have waited, I would have lost a big core of my revenue. And so I'm asking you guys today that when you see opportunities that have the chance to change your revenue and change the way you operate, you have to take advantage of those opportunities. So why 7 figures? Because why not? Somebody type in the chat, why not? Why not you? And that's the thing you have to resolve within yourself. If you see the Kardashians and Kanye West, and you see all of these other people generating massive amounts of money, and I'm sure each and every person listening to me today works just as hard. So you should not be asking yourself, why 7 figures? You should be asking yourself, why not? So the first key to 7-figure social media success is consistency. People do not know, like, and trust you unless you show up every day. Somebody type every day in the chat. You got to show up every day. Now, in a minute, I'm going to show you a tool that's going to help you be able to show up every day. Now, you're going to have to make a choice as to whether you can tell yourself the truth about your consistency or not. I lead one of the few brands that shows up every day. And the mass majority of you, it's not your fault. You don't show up every day because it's hard finding content. You don't show up every day because you don't know what to say every day. You don't show up every day for a myriad of reasons, because you're too busy. Social media takes a lot of time. We know all of those things. But again, I'm going to tell you the keys, and then you have to decide if you really want to use those keys to move to the next level. So again, if you haven't shared the broadcast, make sure you share. Be a good entrepreneur pal. Invite other people to this broadcast. Give them the link to register, bit.ly/New Year Money, and bring other people to the party, even as you find out a resolution for yourself. So can we be honest? Can we be honest that the mass majority of us are not super consistent? By super consistent, I mean 365 days, 7 days a week. Are you sharing your knowledge, your energy, your motivation, your inspiration on social media? And the mass majority of entrepreneurs would have to answer no to that. And they would have to answer no because, again, they don't know how. So that's number one. Number two, in order for you to expand your revenue on social media and really become a 7-figure earner, you have to expand your reach. The mass majority of entrepreneurs are only on one social media platform consistently. Some choose Instagram, some choose Facebook, some choose LinkedIn. But just think about, if you can get 10 clients on one platform, what happens? So let's say that's Facebook. What happens when you add yourself to LinkedIn? What happens when you add yourself to Twitter? What happens when you add yourself to Instagram? If you can get those 10 clients on one platform, doesn't it serve just math and common sense that you would potentially be able to get 40 clients on 4 platforms? But again, people don't expand their reach because it's difficult. It's hard to learn what to come up with. Every platform is a little bit different flavor. But again, I'm going to show you in just a moment how to be able to expand to those platforms and not have to struggle as hard. Does anybody need help? I want to make sure I'm in front of the right people. Is this the type of help you need? If I could show you something that was going to make it a little bit easier for you to be able to balance all of these things at once, is that something you would be interested in? Go ahead and say me in the chat if there's some, because I just want to know, along the way, am I being useful? Am I being helpful? So Tisha said me, Felicia said definitely me, Cindy Renee said me. See, that's the basis of a 7-figure earner. You've got to know what it is you want and what it is you need. And you've got to be honest about, yes, I do need that help. As a matter of fact, I saw a message from Cindy Renee the other day. She was like, I need to hire somebody to help me with my social media. And I was like, no, you don't. I'm going to show you something that's going to help you. Before you jump out there spending all that money on payroll, let me help you out. So again, expanding your reach. Video. How many of you are just becoming aware of the power of video? Go ahead and say me. It is estimated that websites with video convert 80% faster than those without video. I know everybody is not live stream yet, but just doing a video or two on your website will take your sales so much further than they are right now. Video is a cornerstone to 7-figure social media success. It is a cornerstone to you being able to get where it is you want to go on social media. How many of you would agree you definitely need to leverage more video? And a matter of fact, I read a couple of years ago that by 2021, 2022, 90% of everything we consume is going to be video. It's getting to be that way anyway. It's going to be either audible or video. Nobody wants to read. So if you want to do your customers a service and do yourself a service as well, you've got to fall in love with video and give your customers more videos to view. And I'm going to show you how you can do that in just a moment. Branding. How many of you know how critical it is to your success to be able to brand your way to the bank? People are hesitant to spend money with you until they know what your brand stands for. Anybody know what this is? Tell me in the chat. Anybody know what this is? Let me see how much brand education you guys have. Does anybody know what this is? Let me see. Absolutely, Felicia. Starbucks. Whenever you see that green goddess, you know that's Starbucks. Whenever you see those golden arches, you know that's McDonald's. Whenever you see the little girl with the red hair, you know that's Wendy's. Whenever you see that swoosh and just do it, you know that's Nike. Whenever you see the leaping man, you know that's Jordan. Y'all name some brands that you know by sight in the chat. There are some brands that if you just see their colors, if you just see their emblem, you automatically know that it's them. I'm going to tell you a network marketing group that does an amazing job of branding themselves. Mary Kay. Whenever I see a pink Cadillac, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that is somebody from Mary Kay. So branding is huge on this list of social media success. When you show up on social media, you've got to talk about the same things. When you switch around too much, when you move around too much, that red dot, Target, absolutely. That yellow sun, Walmart. So when you move around too much, people get confused as to what you're doing. And so branding and branding yourself well, although it's very difficult, it doesn't have to cost you a lot of money. And I'm going to show you how in just a moment. List building and funnels. It may seem confusing, but it's not. Let's just say you have a salon and you do 3 things. Let's just say you sell hair. Let's just say you do natural hair. And let's just say you do braids or locks. Those are 3 totally different things. So in your list, you've got to know who buys hair, who needs their natural hair done, and who needs their locks or braids done. And that's what a funnel is, being able to segment a list so that when you send out messages to them consistently, because many of us don't have a list, and those that do have a list, we don't mail to them consistently. Let me ask, how many of you have less than 1,000 people on your list? Go ahead and say me. How many of you have less than 1,000 people on your mailing list? And again, in the past, nobody has shown you how to do this easily, how to do this affordably, how to do this consistently. And that's what I'm going to be showing you today. So it's not your fault if you don't. It only becomes your fault if after today you don't do something about it, right? Last but not least, well, a couple different things. Number 1, automation. We're taught that we can do everything ourselves, and we can't. We need so much help. Automation takes the place of payroll. So if you're worried about spending a lot of money on payroll and somebody to come in and consistently do it, then you've got to leverage automation. And I'm going to show you in just a moment how easy it is to leverage automation. Last but not least, you can't expect to build any business worth its salt without investing some level of money in technology and people. I'm going to let that sit there, because oftentimes I ask entrepreneurs, what is your budget for growing your business? And they don't have one. You've got to be willing to spend some level of revenue to grow your business into a 7-figure business. A 7-figure business is not just going to jump in your lap without expenses. I tell people all the time, expect to spend at least 10 to 20%, not upfront. Upfront, you have to spend as little as possible. Upfront, you want to spend as little as possible. As your brand grows, as your revenue grows, as your sustainability grows, then you grow the seed that you put into your business. So my question today is, how much would you be willing to invest in a tool that can handle 90% of your social media and web presence for you in a fraction of the time you're spending now? I want you guys to put some real numbers on the screen, because when I show you what I have to show you, I don't want there to be any excuses. So while you're trying to figure out how much you would be willing to invest, let me just tell you about a little bit about how much I invest. I spend about $500 a month for Entreport. That's my CRM. I spend about $300 a month for Text 180. That's my text service. I spend about $300 a month for my phone service. That's how I call you guys. I spend about $1,500 a month for web maintenance and other things. So I'm already at about $3,000 to $4,000 a month that I spend just to be consistent on social media. Now, how much are you willing to spend? Come on now, don't just sit there. Give me a number. Are you willing to spend 100? Are you willing to spend 200? Are you willing to spend 300? How much are you willing to spend? So while you guys are trying to get your numbers together, I'm going to show you somebody who was able to accomplish all of that. And then I'm going to ask you, how much do you think they spent? And we're going to go from there. I see you guys don't want to call out no numbers because y'all don't want to be wrong. But let me show you a website. Not only am I going to show you the website, but then I'm going to show you how quickly the website was built. And you're not going to believe it. Nikki said, I've spent as much as $1,200 a month. Felicia said 100. Can you guys see this website right here? So this is the website of Dion Murphy, founder and owner of Her Virtual Gym. Now, I just want to go down the checklist of things that we said that you have to have in order to earn 7 figures. First of all, you have to have consistency. If you see right here, she posted on her blog on January 5th, twice on the 9th. So in a week, she's posted 4 times on her blog. That's pretty consistent. Okay, we said you have to have branding. If you look right here in the upper left-hand corner, and then if you look all over the page, she has a virtual gym. So right here says Her Virtual Gym, home of the virtual lipo, workout from anywhere. See right here, it has her branding again, her picture right here. It has her her logo again. If you see right here, it has her social media sociables, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Right here, she has a link to her website, an email address, and a phone number. That's her reach. We said you needed all of those things. We also said you needed video. If you look right here, here's video. Now, what I'm going to show you is that all of this was built by her in about 15 minutes. And it cost her less than $87 a month. Would you guys believe that? I'm waiting. Now, we said we had people have said they've spent as much as $1,200 a month. So would you believe that? So I want to show you how she was able to accomplish that. And I need you to do me a favor. If this is not something you're ready to do, I just want you to remember today. I want you to remember I told you. I want to remember I showed you. I want you to tell somebody else because I want you to bring them aboard. But I want you to also, when this wave of artificial intelligence starts to take over, I want you to remember that I was one of the first ones that showed you. I was one of the first ones that told you. Because you can't keep getting left behind. So let me show you how she was able to accomplish all of this for less than $100. Anybody want to see? Hold on, wait a minute. Because I be bringing y'all information. I be bringing y'all tools. Y'all be looking at me. Does anybody want to see this? I want to make sure I'm in the right place. Yeah, Jessica said, I don't want to spend any more than 500. I'm going to show you something that costs less than 100. But I want to make sure I'm in the right place where people are going to sit still and watch this. So let me see if anybody, Kelly said she wants to see. My sister Lakeisha says she wants to see. I'm trying to see who's really paying attention out there, right? And anybody else want to see? Jacinda said, yes, I want to see. Okay, let me know it then.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our royalty presentation. My name is Ron Pruitt. You'll be hanging out with me for about 20 minutes as we go over this company by the name of Royalty. First, let me start by saying thank you, each and every one of you, for attending. I really appreciate that. But let's get started with the company. Let me tell you first, Royalty is based out of Toronto, Canada. And as of January 2020, the company is 3 years old. And before we get started, let me explain something to you that Royalty has not done. They have not taken anything and reinvented the wheel. They haven't reinvented online branding, online marketing. What they have done is they've taken all of the systems, all of the tools that's been proven to work over 10 to 15 years, and they put them all together under one roof, which makes it user-friendly, easy to do, and it makes it affordable. So let's get started. Here's what we know right now. Online marketing is the #1 source of customers worldwide. There's no debating that. As you know right now, when you get television, and we all have it, there's a thing called streaming television now. There's no commercials there. And we all know that with TiVo and DVRs, we record movies and we just fast forward to the commercials. So there's no debating that all the customers now are online. You've got huge companies spending millions of dollars. Millions of dollars to do what? To gather customers to their company. Here's the problem. 99% of the independent business owners like you and I, the mompreneur, the solopreneur, the entrepreneur, the small business owner, they're not marketing online. They're just not doing it. And there's a reason why they're not doing it, simply because all the complex systems that you need to succeed. It is difficult. It is. So let's kind of go over what some of those systems are, some of the tools, how and why it's complex. First, you got to have a website. Now you can build your own, or you can have someone build it for you, and then you got to pay for hosting. SEO, search engine optimization. Well, when you have a website, you need SEO to make yourself more visible to others. Advertising online. Now you need to drive traffic. Most people do it with Facebook pay-per-click, Google AdSense or AdWords, and YouTube. Social media marketing, big thing now on online marketing, all your social media accounts. Blog, you need a blog because as you're putting out content, you attract a certain person that loves your content and you start building what? Your tribe. You need your tribe. Email marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not doing email marketing in your online marketing and branding and advertising, you're not online marketing. CRM, Customer Relationships Manager. This is where your leads come in. You're able to manage them. You're able to talk to them. You're able to keep notes on them, when to call them back. That's what a CRM is. Analytics, of course, you need this so you know you can see where you're doing well, where you're doing not so well, and you can make the adjustments. That's what it's for. So look at all these 8 things here. It's very important that you pay attention to this. We all can go buy these right now. We have the wherewithal to buy these. I think most people. Here's the problem. They all have different policies and procedures. They all make you do different things. But the biggest issue is when you have them all, then you go, okay, I've got them. Now, how do I make them talk to each other? How do I integrate them all together? That's the problem. Well, let's go over one thing else. Look at this. I told you, you'll never buy our system. You'll never be able to buy our product for the price that we charge. You can.
Guys, remember when I told you how much I spend every single month on a website and maintenance, not to mention search engine optimization, how much we spend on Facebook ads, social media marketing, to have a blog, email marketing and funnel and segmentation, CRM and analytics. My CRM is $500 a month by itself. And then analytics, somebody to even read the analytics for you. Can you imagine being able to get all of this for only $87 a month? Do you guys remember the website that I showed you guys before? Do you remember the website that I showed you guys before? That website was built using this technology for $87. Where else in the world can you go and even think about getting a website with pictures, your picture, your brand, your videos, your blog, creating an email list branded by you, where they can connect with you on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Not only that, but watch what the software will do for you every single day. Where in the world do you think you can get that for $87 a month? And my answer is, until I saw this, it was nowhere. This is the software I would have created if I was technology, but I'm technology. And so I've always got to be leveraging things like this to grow my brand.
See, it's $87, but let's look if you went and bought these all separate. You can see a website's $3,500 to $5,000, SEO $750 to $2,000, advertise online $1,000 to $2,000, social media marketing $399 to $5,000, blog $900 to $2,500, email marketing $9 to $1,000, CRM $12 to $20, and analytics free until you get 10 million clicks. This is not something that numbers were just put on. We actually did the research and went shopping, and that's where these numbers came from. So it's an average of $3,000 to $17,000 per month, depending on how much you want to pay. Imagine having all of this, all 8 of these under one roof for $87. Pretty amazing. So it's not that it seems complicated. It is complicated, but it doesn't have to be complicated anymore. It just doesn't. Here's why. Royalty, here's what they've done. The first all-in-one marketing platform powered by what? Artificial intelligence. Well, what does that mean? Artificial intelligence is nothing you need to be afraid of, nothing you need to be disturbed by. It's just a way to make it easier for you to do, because here's what Royalty's done. Over the past 2.5 years, they've been collecting data, algorithms of data. And now with 20,000 daily users, 196 industries, 1.1 billion ads and social posts, 50 million clicks, 120,000 websites, and 3 million marketing activities daily, our artificial intelligence engine gets smarter every day. So as people are using it, it gathers information from different industries, and it starts to realize, it starts to integrate with your audience. It starts to learn your audience. It makes suggestions to you what you need to change. Because I heard someone say, which has become my new friend, I heard someone say it's kind of like Netflix. Artificial intelligence is like Netflix. This is a great analogy. I have Netflix and you have Netflix, okay? But the suggested movies or suggested things we're told to watch are different, because my criteria, my subjects that I watch on movies or whatever is different than yours. That's how artificial intelligence works. Everyone's different. It makes suggestions to you as we move forward. Now, if you're new here today, this is important. What I want you to watch here, this is an onboarding process. You can see exactly what happens, but please pay close attention, because you're going to see as a person comes on board, they put a little bit of information in, artificial intelligence goes to work and makes things for you. So sit back and relax.
Now, I know you guys float in and out, but if you miss this, you're going to regret it, because I'm going to show you just how quick it was for us to set up this web page, get everything she needed going, her blog, her email capture. She set it up 10 days ago and already has 30 leads, 30 people on her email list. Some of you don't have 30 people yet, but I'm going to show you just how easy it was for her to get this website set up in just a few clicks.
Please watch very closely.
In this video, we're going to show you how easy it is to get started with Royalty, the first all-in-one marketing platform powered by artificial intelligence. Just click on Start for Free and tell us a bit about your business, the name of your business, choose your industry and subcategory, and describe your business. Choose your font and brand color, and create your marketing campaign. We're now building your website, selecting your search keywords, designing your email newsletter, setting up your blog and analytics, building your social marketing, and now your marketing is done. You can choose how you'd like to get started, You can start your free trial or skip the free trial and create your account. Put in your email. And phone number. Address. Choose your language. Create your account password. And choose how you'd like to pay, credit card or PayPal. Your month and year, CVV, and accept and start marketing. Now your account is being created. This may take a few minutes, but you'll be dropped right into social marketing. Now your account setup is done. Your AI-powered marketing campaign is ready. And you could see our first suggested post. You can choose to post the suggested post.
So every day they're going to give you content that's been curated, that they know is popular for your industry. You don't have to try to figure out what to post. And you can post that content on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and if you have over 10,000 followers, on Instagram. You never have to try to figure out what to post. And if you don't like what they suggested, you can go and search for something else. But every morning when you wake up, you're going to get an email that says your social media content is ready. So not only is it going to drive you to be consistent, it's going to be done for you all in less than $100 a month.
And I'm going to choose to post this on Facebook and click on share. I can describe this article here in my post. And then click on post to Facebook. We're going to check Facebook to make sure that it posted. And you can see that article posted right here. Now that that article is posted, going to go back into our account and answer the question, have you succeeded with publishing your post? Yes, your social marketing is done. Great. Would you like to add this content to your website's blog? Yes, your blog is now done. Would you like to email this content to your followers? Yes. Your email is now done. And you have succeeded in creating an AI marketing campaign. You can check your landing pages here. And you can view that landing page by clicking on it. And you can see the blog right here as well. Go back into your account. You can also see your email campaigns. And if you want to view the template, click on Edit and Edit Newsletter Template, and you can find it right here. And this is how to get started with Royalty, the first marketing platform powered by artificial intelligence.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you just saw exactly what happened. A new customer, a new affiliate that comes on board, just a little bit of information. Look what it did for you. The artificial intelligence made everything for you. And it's an optimized page, by the way. So when you get this page made, I wouldn't suggest changing it too much. You can change some because it's already optimized through artificial intelligence according to your categories that you chose. But while we're here, I want you to look at the bottom right-hand corner of this page. You're going to see a little round button. It kind of looks like an Amazon button, I think, kind of a brownish color, maybe champagne. Our customer service is second to none. On that brown button, let's say that you're building a landing page, a capture page, an email campaign, you're doing your blog, whatever the case may be, and you're stuck and you don't know what to do next with some of the editing software. You click the button right there, and it takes you directly to our customer service in Toronto, Canada, and it's immediate. because it's live. They're on a Zoom platform, just like we're on right now, Zoom platform. And they answer, and it's, welcome to Royalty. How can I help you? You're looking at them live, either on your computer screen or on your phone. Either way, you have them there, and they're there to help you. And they'll stay there with you until they solve your issue or give you some teaching or training that you needed to get past the point you're at. They'll even share their screen with you and show you exactly what it is they're doing so you can understand. Now, not only that, here's something that just started here with Royalty that's unbelievable to me. First of all, the customer services is ridiculous when it's live, and it's open 7 days a week, by the way. But here's the next thing they put on board. When you're a new customer and you come on board, whether it's a customer or affiliate, doesn't matter. You're able to hit that little brown button, and here's what they're going to do. You get with a customer service rep. They're going to walk you through your account on the editing software, so on and so forth, for 10 minutes. They're going to walk you through in 10 minutes. Now, will that be enough? No, but it'll give you a great education on what you have. But just for doing that, the next month, no matter what package you're on, they're going to deduct and give you a credit of $10. So literally the company's paying you $10 just to come in and learn the software, get a little 10-minute training. That is phenomenal, folks. I've never seen anything like that with any company I've ever seen. So let's move forward. So what do we have now? Here's what we have. Your website is done. Your SEO is done. Your online ads are done. Your social media marketing done, because you get 2 suggested posts every day. Your blog is done. Your email marketing done. Your CRM done. And your Google Analytics are back there and done. It is phenomenal how this works. So Royalty has a new slogan. Your marketing done. So they believe you do your thing. What is your thing? Building your business. And we'll do the marketing. We're not going to do it all. You're getting the software to figure this out, but we have all the training and everything you need to help you. So here's some pages that you're going to look at that was put together by artificial intelligence. And you need to understand something. I know these pages look pretty basic, but also remember, they're fully optimized for the category that you chose. So the first one on the left there is what? It is a cruise company where a gentleman by the name of John had artificial intelligence build his page for him. He just put the info in. The church, same, artificial intelligence. To the right, John McClure, he's a real estate agent. Same thing. It built his page for him. I know they look similar, but they're fully optimized. I wouldn't change them too much. Okay? Now, here's some people that used our system already. You're going to see a common theme here. Okay? So let's go to Jonathan. The thought of trying to create a website, blog, newsletter, content, and all of the things needed to market online was so overwhelming. What does that mean? Difficult, not user-friendly. I can't believe how easy it was to get started with Royalty. I now have all of my marketing done for me with fresh new content daily. I'm so happy to say online marketing is no longer intimidating. Awesome. To the right, Kimberly, hairstylist. Online marketing has always been confusing for me. I now have an online presence, and I can stay in contact with people interested in my services with the push of a button. I'm so glad I found such a simple marketing platform. Again, confusing at the beginning, now user-friendly and simple to use with Royalty. Then bottom left, Tiffany. I always knew that the key to success in network marketing was to create a duplicatable system so my team can share in my success. Folks, if you're in MLM, network marketing, direct sales, that's the holy grail called duplication. The tools I used before Royalty were so difficult to implement in my organization that it made marketing online difficult. I'm so glad that I found Royalty because my team and I are duplicating, and even the beginner is having success. Number 4, Walter, to the right on the bottom. This is the easiest marketing platform I've ever used. I've always understood the power of online marketing, but connecting multiple systems and keeping up with the marketing took up a lot of my time. I'm so glad I was able to free up my time and get better results using Royalty. There you go, folks. There's some people that's using it. It's very easy to get started with us. Remember the page I showed you, anywhere from 3,000 to 17,000 for all 8 of these tools that you need. So let's take a look. I'm sorry, hold on. Here it is. Okay. So here's what we have. Your Entrepreneur Pack. We have 3 ways to get started. The first way is $87 a month. That's our most popular plan, by the way. There's a reason for it. You get 3 artificially intelligent marketing campaigns, unlimited websites, 10,000 marketing emails going out every month, okay? And you get $25 in credit of advertising credit. It's pretty simple. We have impressions. You'll get $25 worth of impressions. It's just a sample. It's just a sample. That's all it is. So you can see how it works. Small business package. This is what it is. It's for small business. 5 artificial intelligence marketing campaigns, unlimited websites. Again, 50,000 outgoing emails, unlimited social media marketing, search engine optimization. And here you get $50 credit for impressions on your ad just to show you how it works. It's $167 a month. Then the last one is, it's got to be for a marketing agency. That's why it's named that. It's $327 a month. But look, 10 artificially intelligent marketing campaigns. That's ridiculous. I don't know how many people would use that other than a marketing agency. 100,000 marketing emails going out, unlimited social media marketing, search engine optimization. And here, $100 per month in credit for the impressions for your advertisement. But I can tell you this, Royalty's pleased to offer affiliates the most lucrative compensation plan in the industry.
So guys, I don't know of any business that this will not work for when it comes down to gathering leads, when it comes down to getting you more exposure, when it comes down to being consistent on social media, when it comes down to helping you post on your pages. Let me tell you, everybody needs more leads. There's not one person among us that does not need more leads, more exposure, more support with our consistency. It does not take payments for you. It's not a product site. That is the only thing it does not do. But you can take payments via PayPal, Stripe. There's so many ways to move money that it's ridiculous. But at the end of the day, if you're not getting out there and building your list, let's go back to what we talked about initially. Initially, we said there's 7 keys to social media success. Being consistent. It's going to help you be consistent on LinkedIn, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you have more than 10,000 followers, it's going to help you be consistent on Instagram too. It's going to help you get on more platforms, which is going to expand your reach. If you're currently only consistent on one platform, it's going to help you be consistent on 4 platforms. It's going to help you get in the video game, make a nice video that you can put on your website of any type. The website was brand specific. A lot of us do more than one thing. So can you imagine having to invest in 3 or 4 different websites because you cannot pile all of that stuff on one website? It's going to confuse people. It's going to help you with your list building. And because you're building multiple sites for multiple activities, now you have those people in a funnel. Also, the automation is going to save you time. And again, at $87 a month, it is to me a no-brainer. Now, I can show you, if you're interested, how to even get that $87 for free. But I want to stop right now and ask, who's going to make the decision to sign up? If you want to sign up, the link is bit.ly/teamwinning2020. And at just $87 a month, if you've been on social media any amount of time, then you should know what you just saw. You should know you just saw something that's going to save you time, that's going to help you be more consistent. We're going to help you get on board. We have what we call Web Wednesdays, where we go in and we show you how to optimize your page even more. Let me tell you something that I tell my team all the time. Millionaires make decisions. If an $87 decision has you blown away, business ain't the right thing for you. Me and my team saw a software platform we needed at 4 o'clock in the morning. And by 11 o'clock, we had bought it. Why did we buy it? Because we knew we needed it. Because we knew we needed it. Now, Kashinda, if you came with Meek, get back to Meek for her link. If somebody else invited you here today, go to them and sign up. But if you're watching my Facebook ad, my Facebook Live, Periscope Live, or you see this in my email, go to bit.ly/teamwinning2020. Yep. I just pinned the comment, bit.ly/teamwinning2020. This has got to be the year that you take advantage of the opportunities that you see to automate your business, to build a list in your business. Dion has had her page. Dion has had her page for 10 days, and she already has 30 leads. Some of you haven't gotten 30 leads in 30 days. It makes a difference. If you want more leads, you have to put more bait in the water. How many of you guys have ever gone fishing and seen somebody with 3 or 4 or 5 poles in the water? Go ahead and say me. So if you've seen people with 3 and 4 and 5 poles in the water, then the reason they have that many poles in the water is because the obvious. The more poles you have, the more fish you catch. Now, how many of you are not consistent on LinkedIn? How many of you are not consistent on your own website? How many of you are not consistent on Twitter? How many of you are not consistent on Facebook? And so here you are with a tool that will help you, provide you with optimized content, provide you with an opportunity to build unlimited web pages, provide you with an opportunity to sort some of your business dealings out. To me, when I saw it, and I actually saw it on December 30th, and by December 31st, I had told my clients about it, and we were signed up. And that's how millionaires move. Guys, my new brand is all about building a 7-figure foundation, or if you're already past 6 figures, helping you build 7 figures. But I'm going into this brand telling everybody that if you can't listen to what I say, I can't be your coach. You've got to be coachable. You've got to have some tools. You got to be ready to make some decisions, and you've got to move swiftly. So earlier I asked how many millionaires did I have on here? And many of you said me. And once you get on board, once you get signed up, we're going to show you how to go in and become an affiliate. How many of you know at least 10 people on the internet that need this? I'm asking. Lakeisha, I'm technology. I have to have tools like this. I am technology. I have to have tools like this. In the absence of tools like this, you have to hire somebody. So you're either going to pay $87 a month for the technology, or you're going to pay $87 a week for the help. Or you're going to keep being inconsistent and keep losing money. So I want to ask, who's going to be signing up today? Lakeisha said, I'm ready today. Kashinda said she's going to get back with Meek. Yep, Shantae, that's my program. It's called Scale. And the reason it's called Scale is because not only do I help you scale from 6 figures to 7, I help you scale everything in your business that needs that to happen. So you not only go up in earnings, but you also learn how to charge your worth, which is one of the biggest issues that women who are not making 7 figures struggle with. People think that if I make 6 figures, if I just work harder, I'll work 7, and that's not true. It's not. Without the strategy, you don't get there, because there's this certain thing called bandwidth. And at some point, you just run out of energy. Thank you, Shantae. I look forward to it. Send me a message. Let's connect so we can get you on the road. One of my clients, Vicky K, said, I'm ready for my 20K month. That's where it starts. You know, and there's a time management asset that comes with generating this much revenue. So welcome to Team Winning, Lakeisha. Who else is signing up today? I'm looking for those individuals. And Lakeisha, as soon as you sign up, we're going to reach out to you to show you how to become an affiliate so you can make money, be eligible for trips at the same time while you're building this for your business as well. So guys, look, all I can do is tell you. All I can do is tell you the things that have helped me generate a consistent 7 figures. I can promise you, you don't want to pay the payroll I pay. I can promise you, you don't want to spend the tens of thousands of dollars that I've spent. I can promise you, you don't want to go through technology trying to find what's right and what's wrong. And everything he had on that list, we have spent money for everything on that list. And then here along comes this product for $87 a month. But for those of you who are skeptical about an $87 product, you can't play the 7-figure game. I'm sorry, but it's just very true. So guys, bit.ly/teamwinning2020. You know that, Shantae, being a 6-figure earner, not too long ago, about a couple months ago, I sat on a panel of 7-figure women. And we all said the same thing, that in order for you to get to that next level, there's a certain amount of seed you have to sow. The Bible says the same thing, seed and harvest. You can't expect a bigger harvest without buying more land, without buying more seed, without having more tools. It's just biblical. So if you want to build a bigger brand, at some point you've got to make the investments that bring a bigger brand to you. And you've got to make them quickly. You can't overthink them. So over the next few days, I invite you guys to sign up, bit.ly/teamwinning2020. Tomorrow, so today we talked about the 7 keys to a 7-figure social media. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about why each one of those keys is critically important to your profit. And that's who I am. A lot of people will say they're going to help you build your business. They're going to help you get more clients. I am definitive about what I do. My goal for you is 7 figures. And I am bottom line focused. It's all about your profit. Everything we touch, everything we do is all about your bottom line, whether we're trying to move you from 0 to 6, and whether it's we try to move you from 6 to 7 and beyond. So if whatever you're doing right now is not focused on your bottom line, then you don't need to be doing it. And that's what makes us different, Shantae, is because not only have we done it, we've done it in multiple brands. And not only that, next year we're going to be doing it in about 5 brands. And I'm taking about 30 women with me, and that's my commitment. So if you and Rebecca remind us to show you how to bit.ly your link to make it easy. But if I invited you here today, go to bit.ly/teamwinning2020 and make sure you sign up. Because like I said, you want to make this money this year, you got to learn to make quick decisions. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. where we're going to be talking about why each one of those keys, whether it's consistency, list building, web presence, segmentation, why each and every one of those plays a critical piece in every dollar you make. If you didn't sign up today, we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Talk to you soon.